realistic can a sim actually be? Ignore my wonderful rig here. Talking about this, not me. Again, happy to talk about sponsorship. Let's dive into the brake trace, the throttle position, the GPS, and the gears. I'm using Assetto Corsa, the older one, Brands Hatch Grand Prix. I've set up a Lamborghini Huracan as I can't find the Gallardo on this version of the game. Oops. And then we've got the GT3 Gallardo, Reuter Engineering Gallardo in real life. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, here we go. Slowing this up to break down each corner. Don't sweat it, I'll play it fully through after. The blue line is the sim trace and the red is the real lap. You can see through turn 1 I brake in the same place in both scenarios. I carry more speed into the apex in real life, but in the sim I slow the car down more and I'm able to pick up full throttle quicker. Braking under the bridge in both cases, again I slow the car down more on the sim, I'm able to pick up the throttle earlier and I get a better exit. Breakpoint's similar here, classic more mid-corner speed in real life, helping me gain time in the corner, but I lose out on the exit. Important corner onto the back straight at Brands. Braking slightly earlier in real life, carrying more speed into and almost at full throttle at the same place. I'd say a big gain in real life here. As you can imagine, with limited laps, I'm much more confident on the sim. Braking in a similar place, but able to pick up the throttle much earlier and gain back some time on the sim. Very similar here in both cases. The sim trait on getting back to full throttle, winning out. Another big balls corner on the GP circuit. The sim shining through. Don't fancy that 300k bill if I bin it, if you know what I mean. Carrying way more speed in real life. Although I'm much later to full throttle, I would say real life is the big winner overall here. Braking later on the sim and back up to full throttle earlier. The bumpiness of the track in real life throwing me off here. Okay, so that is a broken down lap of Brands. You'll have to forgive my driving on the sim. With a few more laps, I reckon I would have found a good second or so on the sim and maybe another half a second in real life. Unfortunately, in a real life scenario, the tyres peak and fall off a good half a second a lap. So even if you were to drive better, the lap times might not show it. Check out this for example. The start of my second flying lap, the car snapped into paddock and that was that a lap essentially over, and luckily me not in the wall. Let's play this through then. In some areas you can see the sim and real life are pretty much aligned, and other areas where one of them gains massively or loses out big time. This was a big one for me. In real life I felt like I could get off the brake, roll some speed in and get on the accelerator equally, whereas in the sim every time I came off the brake it just understeered past the apex. Getting up to speed much quicker on the sim as well helps through the quicker corners, just with the ballsiness. Likewise through here. There we go then, that's our first real world lap versus sim lap around Brands Hatch Grand Prix, and strangely it's a lot more comparable than I thought it was, which was fantastic. The Logitech wheel is pretty decent. It's a little bit old. There's not a lot of feel in it. I'm going to have to steal my brother's Fanatec.